Let's not talk about style. I know some of you have already talked to me about some issues you have with style, but let me just talk about results. When he says, my button's bigger than yours, which has led to the table to discuss denuclearization, which he will not accept, we will not accept, unless it's complete, verifiable, irreversible denuclearization. When that occurs, the world is a safer place. President Trump's not going to let up on the sanctions. I think China is as much a supporter of this as our president, because China is with us on the sanctions for North Korea. China wants to be the biggest consumer as well as the biggest producer. That's why we have the trade war going on. If we're $650-some billion negative in a trade, we need to do something. So I commend President Trump for the trade war. He said it'll be a bumpy ride. Do I want a trade war? Of course not. Do any of you want a trade war? Of course not. But do we want to have free trade without them putting tariffs on our trades? Yes. How do we do it? We give back to them. If they have a 270% tariff on our dairy products going in, and we have to respond and get rid of those tariffs. So President Trump, think about what he's done in North Korea. Think about what he's done with the economy. 3.8% unemployment. Does anybody remember 3.8%? I don't remember 3.8%. There are more jobs available than there are people looking for jobs. Let me say that again. There are more jobs available in the United States of America than there are people looking for jobs. That's called full employment. And why did that happen? Reduced regulations. 22 regulations eliminated for every one that was added. President Trump's goal was 2-to-1. They got 22-to-1 for 2017. 2018 so far, I think they're about 6-to-1 as far as regulations eliminated for every one added. We've got to get rid of regulations. Tax reform. The Tax Reform and Job Act, 35% corporate income tax down to 21. What does that do? It brings companies from all over the world to America so that they will either expand or start right here instead of being forced offshore. When we repatriate much of that several $trillion money to come back, because we have a tax law that is now favorable for businesses to expand and make money, that creates even more jobs.